I definitely saw Amanda being very close physically with Dan. There were many times that I saw Amanda sitting behind him, hugging him, giving him like a neck massage.
In the docuseries, they claim they don't have any direct evidence that Dan Schneider did anything illegal with Amanda Bynes, although he clearly acted inappropriate with her. What do you think?
The hot tub scene, though, I thought was always a little odd.
I am the executive producer and I'm the head writer.
You actually wrote the words you're saying to each other right now?
Yes, I actually wrote this whole conversation that we're having right now.
Now watch this part of a recent interview with Dan Schneider, who seems to be trying to garner sympathy from the audience after this docuseries was released, and see if you think he's authentic.
Dan, I'm not good with words like you are, and would you help me with my speech for the judge? And I said, of course, and I did. And he ended up going to prison and serving his time. And yeah, that was probably the darkest part of my career.
Yes, his emotions change extremely quickly, going from not crying to crying, right back to suddenly not crying again.
Darkest part of my career.
Therefore indicating possible inauthenticity, trying to garner sympathy from the audience of how nice he was to have helped Drake's mother write a letter to the judge when he was sentenced for his own crimes, which we'll discuss soon.
He became a worse and worse person to work for.
He could literally be nice and then mean and then nice and then mean, like throughout the day. One minute I'm like, I've got Dan wrong. He's really nice. He's supportive. And then like an hour later I could be like, this guy's scary as hell.
Have you ever met someone like that? Many think those quick shifts in mood are a clear sign that someone has bipolar disorder. However, that's a common misperception in psychology. Instead, it's more likely the person has borderline personality disorder due to their emotional dysregulation.
Working for Dan was like being in an abusive relationship. It could be very volatile and could turn any moment.
Dan was also a child performer. And as we said earlier, that constant fleeting love and feelings of abandonment which performers constantly experience may contribute to the development of borderline personality disorder. Yes, borderline is very common in performers, and that can easily be a separate video all in itself, because those who are ordinarily more susceptible to borderline will be more attracted to performing, and the emotional roller coaster of performing can easily contribute to borderline. That's right, it becomes a double whammy effect in Hollywood.